Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oklahoma Sooners. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They are excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Runner takes off to his right. Open field ahead. Who's in the clear? Here he goes. Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Through a tackle. Touchdown, Sooners. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
They stop him at the 11, not good field position to start the drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Testing the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Short throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Makes a quick catch. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Moore. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this second and long. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Past the 30. He breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. The grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Get this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he pick up the first on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Mateer. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball.
Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offsides penalty is a gift. Now the offense sets up with a 2nd and 5. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. The receiver grabs it. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff running right. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Out of bounds after a solid game. Moves the ball across the 40. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
That is the worst feeling in the world for a quarterback. You're trying to make a throw out on the outside that candidly is an easy throw, but it's hard to see that defender as he's breaking on the ball and he steps in front for the pick. As soon as it's in his hands, Chris, it's over. He's gone. There's nobody in front of him for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's got it on a crossing route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaking into the clear. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of trying to take that matchup on the outside. You've got one-on-one coverage, and the quarterback sees it, tries to take it up over the top, but it's just too far. An overthrow there from the quarterback. He's going to want that one back, Chris.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And the receiver's got it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joel. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
Second and 10 here. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And 3rd and short to hand the ball off. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on 1st down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on 2nd and 3rd down. Great call from that coordinator.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
Booster! Rock!
To the air, it's Mateer. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The linebacker shifting around now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Look out, he could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Grab down the middle. It's Sategna.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, and he out-battles the defender and makes the catch way downfield. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Deity is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which
makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks. The Ducks with an answer. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quick pass, the catch is made. They can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver, and then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here, and this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Coverage team brings down the returner.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this 2nd down play call is get to a position where you've got 3rd and manageable to try to move the sticks.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
Look out, he's breaking free. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now, getting fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
It's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How sweet this must feel for this group to know that you're about to win the national championship. All that work that you put in throughout the entirety of the offseason, and here you're seeing this clock wind down to 0. Holly, we're on Gatorade watch at this point. When are they going to get the coach?
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're watching something this team will savor forever, not to mention the fans. The first ever national title for this program. You think about all the teams, all the times they came close, all the times they were nowhere near this. And finally, this is the group to come through and make history.
Chris, when I think about college football, and you and I have talked about this, you think about it being run by blue bloods and how difficult it is to break through and actually become a group that can call themselves national champions. So yes, the legacy at this program, that's obvious, but it's the legacy for college football. Now every group that puts on this uniform will think they can also climb the mountain.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Clapp, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.